there, fellas. Hope you guys are doing good today. Well, I think today will be the day. I just been cracking on this a little bit this morning and trying to get some project progress done. And we're almost there. I think I got everything buttoned up. Just the supercharger's got to go on and I got to bolt that down. A couple odds and ends. I'd really like to finish the exhaust before I fire this thing up, but I don't know if my patience might just get the best of me. So far, what I figured out is I got those Melling lifters in there. So they came in yesterday, and I soaked them overnight. I stuffed them in there this morning, and I was really happy because I pulled one of them apart, and it was the I don't remember if you guys saw in my other video, but I had taken the caps off the LS7 style lifter and compared them to a GN Genuine, and the cap had a different design where there was more of a pronounced hump on the GM, and I feel like that would probably allow more oil flow versus the LS7 style lifter where it was a lot flatter, and if you were using maybe a thicker oil, you might have oiling problems. But anyways, the king himself, Brian Tooley, told me that they just apparently don't like oil. They just oil that way. No oil to the top of your head. So that's just how they work. So bye-bye valve train, I guess, whatever. Anyways, so good news is I stabbed them in there and I cranked the engine over a couple times, those spark plugs in, and I got oil coming out of all of them. So whether they're not, that's the problem. I'm much further ahead than I was a couple days ago. So I'll get everything buttoned up here, and hopefully in a couple hours or so, I got this thing fired up. You guys know what that sound is? That's the sound of a well-lubricated valve train. So I finally got this thing all together. It's puffing out some black smoke right now just because it's going through the learning process. The tune I had in it before was for a higher compression 403. So I'm just letting it do its thing. Got the coolant in it, letting it come up to temperature. So yeah, I'm gonna let it do its thing for a couple minutes, and then I'll shut it off, and we'll sit and have a talk about all the rest of the stuff I did to the car. For right now, the only thing I can say is Brian Tooley, find a different brand of lifters, because these are good for paperweights. All right, so now that the car has been broken in, I let it run for about 20 minutes. Oil pressure still great, revs beautifully, temperature stays right where it should. I'd love to take it for a drive, but I'm in the middle of winter, so yeah, I'm gonna keep chugging along. I got a few other things to do real quick, but I literally just installed these guys. So before, the exhaust used to dump right after the differential, and then I got it to come up over, so I got two of these dumping right behind the rear wheel, and they sound great. Got to do some welding though, because I just basically threw them on there with a clamp for now. And there's a couple other little things I got to do, but for as right now, the latest update is it runs, it sounds great, no more clickety clack. I ended up getting in touch with Brian Tooley right away to let him know that's what the issue was, and he told me that he wants those lifters back right away to see what's wrong with them, because they shouldn't have done that. And I said, no, they shouldn't have done that, but they did, so what are you going to do? Anyways, that'll be it for today. I got some more buttoning up to do, and hopefully the next time I make a video, I will give a complete walk around of all the things I've done. And there's an oil leak I got to fix somewhere. It's just the oil pressure gauge sensor that's leaking a little bit there. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys, and look for those next videos coming. Cheers.